the timeless existence of Jesus. Jesus existed before time as we know it began. The Bible reveals that he was not a created being, but rather someone who has always existed. This is mind-blowing because our human experience is bound by time. We live day by day, age by age, and we see things beginning and ending. But Jesus' existence transcends time. Think of it like a novel. Before the story even begins, the author already knows how it will unfold. Jesus is like the author who exists outside of the book of time. He's not inside the timeline like the characters in the story. He's the one who planned it all. Before Abraham was, I am. John 8 verse 58. This shows us that Jesus is not bound by human history. He existed long before the world was made, long before even time began. Jesus as the creator. Not only did Jesus exist before creation, but he played a key role in making everything that exists. Imagine an architect who designs a massive building. That architect existed long before the first brick was laid, and his design was crucial for the construction of the building. In the same way, Jesus designed and created the universe, down to the smallest detail. An artist who first imagines a painting before putting any paint on the canvas. The painting doesn't exist yet, but in the artist's mind, it's already fully formed. Jesus had a vision for the universe before anything came into being. All things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that has been made. John 1 verse 3. Jesus is not just part of creation. He is the reason it exists. Jesus' relationship with the Father. Before the world was made, Jesus had a close relationship with God the Father. This wasn't a distant, business-like partnership. It was a deep, loving bond. Think about the relationship between a parent and child. Even before the child is born, the parent loves them and is excited for their arrival. That kind of love is eternal. It's not dependent on time. In the same way, Jesus and the Father existed together in perfect unity and love before anything else. That love was the foundation of everything Jesus would later create. And now, Father, glorify me in your presence with the glory I had with you before the world began. John 17 verse 5. This shows the deep, eternal relationship Jesus had with God before time and space existed. Jesus and the plan of salvation. Even before creation, Jesus knew about the plan of salvation. This can be a bit hard to understand, but think of it like a firefighter who knows that a fire might break out someday. He is already prepared to save lives, even before the fire happens. Jesus knew that humans would one day need saving, even before Adam and Eve were created. His purpose was always to bring life and hope to the world. He was chosen before the creation of the world, but was revealed in these last times for your sake. First Book of Peter 1:20. Jesus' mission to save was in place long before humanity existed. Jesus existed before time, was the creator of everything, and had a loving relationship with the Father. Even before the world began, he had a plan to save us. Understanding Jesus' eternal existence helps us see how powerful and loving he is. He's not just a figure in history, but the very foundation of everything that is.